What is up, everyone? I'm gonna do a market update today. Bitcoin, altcoins, same kind of thing as I did last time. But last time I got it wrong, so I have to do an update. The count was a bit off, been a bit out of sync with the market. May I've been getting absolutely like destroyed. But back in tune again. Hopefully we have a good June. I think May was like the first month in a very long time I actually turned negative. Usually, like March and April, like 20 are in fucking April or whatever, and then 40 in the other one. But yeah, May has been horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. Price action has all been just absolutely disgusting. It's basically made me want to shoot myself. But yeah, I'll do a quick market update today on altcoins because I think I've got it right this time. The counts look good. Everything looks pretty good for higher. Same as last time, basically just long in. I mean, let's take a look at Bitcoin for example. You've got I'll try and make this very very simple on where I think it's gonna go. I'll put it on the H4, but this correction here, this one looks like it looks finished. Like you've got a clear three-wave move down. You're expecting 5 out of this, literally like that. Very simple stuff. And then from the macro, like very very macro, I'll put it on very macro for a sec. This is so you've got, in theory this could be done. You've got 1 2 3 4 5 like that. That's enough for the cycle to be done. Say bye bye, game over. See in 5 years. But I personally think the cycle's a bit different, and this right here, this 5 is a 1 of 5. So instead of this being a 5 here like it is, I'll just change it. You can have this as a 1, and then this is a 2 in a WXYXZ, which is a complex, and then you're gonna get a 3 up here, 4, and then a 5 like that. So what do we know about 3s? They're the biggest waves. So if we just take the standard, very very standard target from here, from this low to our proposed 1, we are looking at, for this next wave, around $170,000 per Bitcoin. So it can get pretty mad, but I personally think a lot of people, especially with an Elliott wave, this is called an extended fifth, where it's literally just like the one, and like this is huge, and it's not done it before. But in an extended fifth, what you kind of expect is you expect all the corrections to kind of get shallower. So like you can see in here, we didn't have really any corrections on the way up, whereas if we take let's say, as my flipping plan, but you're kind of getting more corrections just in this here. But this is like, in an extended fifth, you're gonna get very short, very shallow corrections, and I think a lot of people are getting thrown off, including myself, because it's not even offering any significant pullbacks. Like a lot of people will think, yeah, it'll be healthy if it comes down here, but it's not gonna do that. Unlikely, because it's an extended fifth. It's just going to keep going and going and going, and everyone's going to be shorting this thing on the way up, thinking it's going to go down. By the time they turn bullish at like 150k, it's already going to be way too late, and they're going to end up getting smoked. I've already been smoked, but yeah, at least I kind of got a good gauge where we're going. But anyway, I think this correction here is finished in the form of just a simple double zigzag, like so. We're looking for 5 up here. I think altcoins look really good as well. Also on this you have 2 harmonics, so you've got potential for a butterfly to mark the bottom of this as well, so more confluence. You've got a deep crab as well, which is 2.338, so that's another confluence there. I mean, that's pretty much, I think everything to the downside is done here. There's no reason to roll. I think this honestly does just Chad candle out over the next few weeks and everyone be sidelined, I guess. Link is another one. I've just taken a long one today. I'm long on both of these today for the challenge account. Again, 3 waves. Every time you see a 3 wave, just long that most of the time anyway, because even if it is bearish, you're gonna get a bounce regardless. So Link looks pretty good. I mean, you've got a completed 1 here. Looks a bit funky, I'll agree. A lot of people would look at this and say, what the fuck, that's not a 5 wave, but look at it. Like, I've gotten a lot of questions on this count, but like that looks like an impulse. Yeah, you've got alternation here, one shallow, that's literally an impulse, because you can't make this as a diagonal, because then your 3 is too short, and plus this doesn't even meet the criteria for diagonal. So yeah, I think this is the correct count for bulls, and if we're gonna go higher, even if this is corrective, you've got, you know, 5, 3, 5. So it's gonna, it looks like it's gonna go up. It's got 3. That's super clean. Look at that. I mean, you comment into that. Yeah, 1.236, pretty standard target for a ZZ or a flat. So there's no reason to be bearish here on this. So Link just looks phenomenal. I'd be saying $30 is coming in a matter of weeks, but that's just me. LCC as well. I don't even have my stuff on this. I haven't really updated many of the things, but I think this is probably a similar situation where this is probably a 1, and then this is a 2, and then you're looking for a 3 up here, something like that. So LTC also looks great. Trump as well. Like, all of these things are at peak validation for higher. Like, I was speaking about this in my last video, but if Trump had come down, and like, you can see how close this was here. If Trump had come down and taken this wick, that would have been like, I would have been bearish on Trump. I would have been like, yeah, you know, like Trump. I'm not gonna long Trump, but because of where it is, and look at the reaction. Like, I've taken a long here in validation at this low, or just under the 886, targeting these equal highs up here. So I think Trump sends as well. BCH is another one. It looks really, really good. XRP, I'm not the biggest fan now because of it's taken this, and that's kind of my bullish thesis for higher. So I think Tau actually looks phenomenal as well. I'd marked out, I think I removed it now, but I had marked out like we're coming in to this area exactly, and it got super nice bounce out of that. So I think similar thing with this one as well. 3 waves, you know, this is done, and then you're looking for higher. So there's not really too much to go into it. I mean, yeah, you could probably make a harmonic out of this, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like a butterfly. I'm not 100% sure though. I'll have to check my things. But that looks like a butterfly done, you know, 1-to-1 in time. This looks very good for high. It's already met all the targets, but probably go high here. But I think, yeah, basically all I'm saying is the same thing as last time, you know, like everything, if it's gonna go, it's gonna go very, very soon. So I'm kind of balls deep in longs here. And I think overall this correction is concluded now, and we're looking for higher. I'm long from here, stops under this wick. I can clearly count 535 in this. I mean, yeah, 535, 535 for a ZZ. We came into nice confluences, anchored VWAPs, harmonics, everything you need is there for higher. If I'm wrong, I'll take it on the chest, but I don't think I am. But yeah, I think that basically sums it up, to be honest. There's not really much to talk about. It's just the same thing I have been saying, you know, like, it's bullish, it's very, very bullish, and I don't think, unless you're an active day trader like myself, you shouldn't be shorting this. Especially down here now. I would never take a short here. Why would you short this? I mean, you've kind of broken structure here on the H1. I wouldn't really classify that, but I think personally we're going a lot higher here. But yeah, I think that'll wrap it up for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed some more bull porn. But yeah.